Just as God created Leviathan as a second-tier angel to live in the waters and take charge of the seas and the oceans, He created Angel Behemoth on the 5th day of the creation of the earth and made him take charge of the land. The idea of creating both Leviathan and Behemoth was to force people on land and on the seas to see the need to reverence and worship God. Angel Behemoth was also given great strength, speed and the ability to heal himself from any type of injury, just like that of Angel Leviathan that controls the waters. When Behemoth was still angel in heaven, he will always leave the heavens and come to the earth to be in control of all the animals on earth. Meanwhile, God has made Adam and Eve the rulers of all the living things on earth. This decision did not go down well with Behemoth, who wanted to control the earth and all its creatures, including the humans. God gave Behemoth great strength and power over all the animals on the earth, and it is because of him that the animals were living in peace with one another, and are not harming themselves or harming Adam and Eve in the garden. He has the ability to tame all the animals on earth, and make even the carnivores eat grass, instead of making prey out of other animals on the land. He will always come to earth in the evening and roar, and his voice will be heard all over the earth. Higher food chain animals like the lions, tigers, bears, elephants and more always respect his presence and pay homage to him whenever he came down to the earth to see things for himself. God did not give him authority over humans, so Adam and Eve were not in his control because they were made in the likeness of God. They were not included in his circle of authority, as they were given total control over everything on earth and the seas. While Angel Behemoth was responsible for animals like the captain of a soccer team, Adam and Eve were acting as the coach of the team. The difference between their authorities was, while Behemoth was classified as one of the animals, Adam and Eve were not part of the animals. So this made him have a burning resentment for Adam and Eve while they lived on the earth. When the idea to overthrow God was mooted in heaven, Behemoth was one of the first angels that indicated interest to join in the coup d'etat against God. He had his personal interest for Lucifer to hand over the control of the land creatures, including humans, to him. Angel Behemoth, Angel Leviathan, who was the angel of the seas and oceans, and Angel Ziz, who was the angel of the skies, joined the camp of the rebel angels for their selfish reasons of getting to be in charge of their various territories. So when the angels met to discuss how they will plan to upstage God, they called on Leviathan, Behemoth and Ziz to lead in the attack against the archangels, because God made them with a special strength than the other angels. Angel Behemoth asked Lucifer and the other leaders of the fallen angels to swear an oath that when they were successful in the war against God, they will hand over the control of the land, the sea, and skies to them. Though Lucifer was not happy with their request, he still assented to it just to get their support in fighting the angels of God. However, they were not successful in their insurrection against God, as Angel Michael and his legion of heavenly angels were more powerful and superior to the angels with Lucifer. They were cast out of heaven to the earth and beyond alongside the fallen angels. This made it impossible for Leviathan, Behemoth and Ziz to visit heaven again. They were confined to the earth like the other fallen angels. Immediately after the fall, Angel Leviathan and Behemoth were sharing the land and the sea together. This brought in competition amongst them, as each was trying to oust the other. The contention between them led to other animals attacking each other and even attacking humans. God had to separate them to quell the fight and bring peace on the earth. Leviathan's ability to live on earth was taken away, and he was made to permanently live in the water. While Behemoth's ability to live in the water was also taken away from him, and from that day Behemoth became a land beast, while Leviathan became a sea beast. After the flood during the time of Noah, the fallen angels were sent to hell, where Beelzebub was the leader. There the fallen angels started another plan of staging a retaliatory fight against God back in heaven. while Lucifer took charge of the earth to control humans and recruit them into his ranks. Beelzebub was in charge of hell, controlling the fallen angels and the dead humans. The fallen angels with Beelzebub who were in hell knew they were no match for the strength of Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, Angel Raphael, and the other heavenly angel who cast them out of heaven. Therefore, if they intend to fight back, they need to boost their number and strength to match them. While Lucifer is busy recruiting humans, Beelzebub needs to build strong fighters. The search for stronger angels led them to look for Leviathan, who was the fallen angel in charge of the seas, and Angel Behemoth, the fallen angel in charge of the animals on the earth. It was Angel Moloch that proposed to Angel Beelzebub to employ Angel Behemoth and Leviathan into his army. But Behemoth, who was in charge of the animals on earth, was enjoying his reign and will not like to leave his authority and become a subordinate to another angel in hell. So he rejected the offer. Angel Beelzebub was determined to have someone with his type of strength working for him in hell. So he devised another means of getting the power of Behemoth without necessarily having Behemoth work for him. All he needed to produce another angel with the strength of Behemoth was his DNA, but he will need a piece of a cut-out body part of Behemoth to get his DNA and use it to create another Behemoth. Beelzebub sent many angels to get a cut-out part of Behemoth, but none of them was successful. In fact, before they could even get close to Behemoth, he will be aware of their coming and will devour them within seconds. Some of the fallen angels sent to hunt Behemoth by Beelzebub end up becoming meal for him, because he had the ability to consume other angels also. Finally, Angel Beelzebub sent Angel Mammon after him, but before Mammon went to cut out a part of the body of Behemoth. Mammon took the twin blade sword of the legends and put some ward on it. He went straight to the land and met Behemoth sleeping. He was able to cut out part of Behemoth's leg without Behemoth waking up from the sleep, due to the ward that was put on the sword. The ward made Behemoth not to feel the pains of his flesh being cut out. When Mammon returned with the cut-out piece of Behemoth, Angel Beelzebub called on Angel Mulkober, who forged a new body of Angel Behemoth from the cut-out part brought by Mammon. Angel Mammon then infused the forged body of Behemoth with neocroplasm, and he became a living being, looking just like Behemoth. Beelzebub named him Behemoth after Behemoth, because he was a clone of Behemoth. You can see that cloning did not start today, it started with the angels. Behemoth joined the Order of the Fly and became the chief cup-bearer for Angel Beelzebub. He also became one of the most trusted boys of Angel Beelzebub, working for his success in hell. Even when Lucifer had a fight with Beelzebub about the authority over hell, Angel Behemoth supported his master Beelzebub against Lucifer. The success of creating Behemoth from the cut-out part of Behemoth made Beelzebub seek to do the same with Leviathan. However, when Beelzebub sent some angels to Leviathan in the sea to ask him to join their ranks, Leviathan accepted the offer, but with the condition that he will still be in charge of the sea, the condition which Beelzebub accepted. Behemoth and Beelzebub are presently some of the top angels that are preparing for the last war against God in the end times. While Lucifer is busy controlling and recruiting humans from the earth to join the rebellion, Angel Behemoth is controlling the earth from the animal kingdom, while Angel Leviathan is controlling the seas and working with Angel Beelzebub to ensure the control of all creatures in hell. During the end times, when the fallen angels will attempt to fight to overthrow God one more time, Angel Leviathan and Angel Behemoth will join the ranks of Lucifer, Beelzebub, and the rest of the fallen angels to fight. It is predicted that both Angel Behemoth and Angel Leviathan will be slain by the angels of God, and they will become meal to the children of God in those coming days. The last war between God and the fallen angels is a story for another video. Thank you for your support.